I love it. I love it. What about this wig? What about this wig? I mean, I'm considering changing my hair. I'm just saying.
So Kira, just so you know, I'm really Wonka, like not Willy Wonka, but really Wonka. And this is my cute little Oompa Loompa.
I'm not wearing a wig.
Yeah.
You guys are drunk, right? I'm not imagining this.
Yeah.
Not
We've
yet.
been drinking.
Just started.
It's only the last half hour.
No.
Good. Perfect. Drunk Zoom. Nice.
So here, I'm gonna have to text you this picture so you can see. We had like 50 people on the other group, and they all are probably hopping on right now.
Okay.
Now I know we're supposed to have. There she is, Deborah. Is our first comedian. Hello,
yes.
Deborah.
And
hello.
She has another show to do, so we're gonna get her on first, and then she's gonna zippity-doo-dah.
To Calgary.
So what? The only thing I'm going to ask my comics is to bear with us because Pebbles and Barney Rubble. Is it? I don't know. Bam Bam. What is Chad?
Bam Bam.
He's
Chad.
He's
Barney. Okay, so he's Barney. Barney has trivia questions to do before each of you guys get announced. So if you can please, Mr. Chad, Barney, please give us our next trivia question because we're giving away some really cool shit here. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
So, what is the most popular Halloween candy in America? And the winner of this one will get a Yeti gift set with 4 cups as well as a lunch box.
yeah. We got Yeti pink, Yeti black.
I got it.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeti. All right.
So for anybody who just chimed in, you need to go on chat. If you go on chat and answer, you'll be entered to win, and all the prizes will be announced at the very end. So with that said, let me introduce our first comic of the evening is Deborah Diagiovanni. I hope I said that right. Did I say that
Close
right?
enough.
Okay.
Close enough.
From Comedy Central and every single show on Canadian television, Deborah Giovanni. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. And listen, if you don't add like a T to my last name, I'm thrilled. Do you know what I mean? I don't care. People panic. I'm good. I'm glad. Thrilled to be here. Thank you so much for giving me plans. I would say that I put pants on, but I'm lying. I would be lying to you. And I was also too, it's like, I know it's stand up, but I'm not going to stand up because why break the seal? Do you know what I mean? I literally haven't stood in 7 months. I'm telling, the bottom of my feet is baby skin. It's untouched. It's just log roll around my apartment. So it's very nice. And I'll say this, I think like all of us, I think we're all learning about ourselves in quarantine. You know, I've learned some stuff. Like before quarantine started, I always used too much toilet paper. I've always used too much toilet paper. You know, now I'm honed. Now I'm good. I'm 4 squares. Boom. Efficient. Before, I was making a catcher's mitt out of toilet paper. What was I doing? Just, woman, I'm fine. Terrible. I mean, you learn things. And I will say too, I think also, you know, at the beginning of all this back in March, do you remember? I remember like being so jealous of all people that are married couples, you know, people with partners, and just thinking, oh, you're so lucky you're not quarantining alone. Now, 7 months later, can we admit that solo people, we're winning? We've won this quarantine. Am I right now? Oh, I've got a clean record. I don't have anything to worry about. I mean, honest, and I don't want you to worry about me because I'm not totally alone. There is a spider in my kitchen and it has been taunting me for a month and a half. Now, listen to me. It's one of those, it's a thick spider. She's got some meat on her. Do you know what I'm saying? She's got curves. So it's big. And I don't want to kill it because I'm frightened. But mainly because the thing that grosses me out the most is when you kill a spider and it makes a crunching noise. Do you know what I mean? When it makes that, what am I, an animal? I'm not going to kill it. Are you crazy? So this is what I thought, all right? I'm always thinking, I was like, you know what I'll do? I'll put a glass over top of the spider, cut off its air supply, suffocate it to death. So what I'm telling you is, I don't want to hear a crunching noise, but I will watch it die slowly under glass because I'm a monster now. The quarantine has made me into a monster. Are you kidding? And I will tell you this right now, everyone. a week under that glass, and that spider very much alive. It's very much alive. I haven't made a dent. To be honest with you, I think it's gained power. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure it said my name the other day. I walked past the kitchen. Deborah, I was like, how does it know my name? It's reading my mail. I have to move immediately or cleanse my apartment with fire. But anyway, I will tell you this. The last gig I had, the last proper gig I had before everything collapsed, I was working on a gay cruise, which was a dream. All right, it really was. But here's the thing. It was about 6,000 gay men and me. So was it perfect? Yes. Oh, does it get better? Yes. The average age of the men, 65. Now, trust me when I say these men, they were still down to, hook up, but they also went to bed at a reasonable hour. Do you understand? It was lights out at 9:30. It was fantastic. The parties were at 4:15. Everyone called me young lady. I was like, can I live here? Do I live here now? It was the greatest thing that ever happened. But here we are. And I have a question to ask all of you. Just be honest with yourselves right now in your heart, okay? Does anyone ever get tired of washing your body? Do you ever, be honest, do you ever look at the shower and you're like, this again? I have to do this again. I have so much hair. I'm exhausted. I can't keep going. Do you know it's too much? And you know this. This is, West Coast. Come on. There's no water pressure out here. I live in Los Angeles. There is no water pressure in California. My tears have more water pressure than this state. Do you understand? I'm from Canada, and I've had shampoo in my hair for 7 years. The only reason I travel to rinse my hair. It's a big thing, everyone. I'm not excited. Now, I've been watching a lot of TV. I think we all succumb to that at some point. Do you know what I mean? It's just like fine. And I've been watching, I do like a lot of us, I watch a lot of murder shows. I think women are really into murder shows. And that says a lot, doesn't it? We get, you say it at a club and you're like, oh, I love women are always like murder. We love it. I don't know what's wrong. I'm not joking. If I've said this and your girl claps, sleep with one eye open. She's planning. She's doing some planning. Do you know what I'm talking about? And I do. And I love murder shows. And I will say that, and I'll watch whatever, and there's always like some sort of marathon on. A couple weeks ago, they had a Criminal Minds marathon. So I watched like 17 episodes back to back, just one after the other. I was so frightened that I had to sleep with a knife under my bed, which I'm lying. It was a fork and a knife. I forgot to put it away. But the thing is, I'm ready if something happens. Oh, I'll butter you. I'm ready to go. These are jokes, officer. But I will tell you this. Another thing too is I've been watching shows about jail because I'm going to be ready when something happens. You know what I mean? I don't want to be awkward on that first day. You know what I mean? In jail, be like, where are the bathrooms? I don't know where shit is, right? So I tuck in to these shows about jail just to make sure I'm ready to go. Okay. And this is what I learned from this. Now, they take away your stuff. You know that. But what I didn't know about jail is that they take the shoelaces out of your shoes. Did you know that? And do you know why they take the shoelaces out of your shoes? They think you're going to hang yourself in your jail cell with a shoelace. A shoelace. I'm sorry. A shoelace? Are supermodels going to prison now? Let me say this to you right now. If I can hang myself with a shoelace, I have reached my goal weight. Are you kidding? That's a huge day for Deborah. I take some pictures. Do you know what I mean? Put a filter on it. I'm not a weirdo. But don't even try to revive me. I've made it. Do you know what I mean? I've made it. I'll tell you this, everyone. I was also watching a show about, I don't know, ghosts or something. And I saw this interview with this woman who claimed that she had sexual relations with a ghost. This is what this woman said. She was fine. She wasn't upset at all. She was totally fine. She's like, one night a spirit came to me and we made love. And I was watching this thinking, if that is true, I'm going to bed earlier. Are you kidding me? Get me out of here. Knock me out. I should go. But I'll tell you, everyone, I've learned a lot of things. I've learned a lot of things about life and how to stay safe from murder shows. One thing right now, the scariest thing, the most dangerous thing you can do is go camping. Do you want to die? Are you trying to get murdered? Please don't go camping if you don't want to be murdered. Crazy people live in the woods. That's their area. It's not for you. Are you kidding? My best friend goes camping with her family and she's like, Deborah, we're safe. We're in a tent. A tent. Okay, yeah. The tents are made of What, Kleenex? Are you joking me right now? Okay, have you ever seen a sleeping bag, everyone? A sleeping bag is a to-go bag for a murderer. Are you kidding me? That is a doggy bag, if I've ever seen one. They just zip it up, take you home, eat you later. I don't know what they do. That sounds like a good idea. You don't want to waste in these hard economic times. I'll also say this. I have, and sometimes when I'm not in the mood for murder, I'm in the mood for love. You know what I mean? So I watch some X-rated movies. You know what I'm saying? I'm a woman. I'm a single woman. And I'll tell you that I've been watching the same pornography, everyone, for the last 25 years. It's just a 5-minute clip. He kisses her on the shoulder and then I turn it off. That's all I need. I have a very good imagination. But I'll tell you this, I've been watching the same one 25 years. I'm sure the couple in the movie, I'm sure the couple in the film, they've got to be long dead by now. There's no way they're still alive. God bless them. So what I'm telling you is I am watching porn in memoriam at this point. I'm just, God bless, they've done good work. May they rest, Also, what about people that really punch the L in film? You know any of those? Film? Ugh, who hurt you? Anyway, so I decided to jazz up my pornography needs. And I'm going to tell you, everyone, just to save a life here right now. Did you know that in the world of sex, choking someone is considered vanilla? Choking another person is considered vanilla sex. Let me say this to you right now. If that's vanilla, please don't tell me what Rocky Road is. I'll never sleep again. Are you kidding me? I just want to kiss. Does anyone? Now, I've been alone for a long time. Hello. I have been alone for a long time. And I've been single too long. Like, I'm getting to strange. You know what I mean? I'm in that section of single where I'm getting weird. Like, I'm the lady at the grocery store talking to the clerk for too long. Do you know what I mean? That's me. I'm at the front of the line. So red peppers, huh? Like, that's me. I'm just desperate for direction. You know what I mean? And I'll say this, I feel very out of it in the world of dating. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I've been in a coma and I just woke up and I'm like, the internet, like, I have no idea what's going on. Like, sexually speaking, I'm a VCR. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm a VCR, and I will eat your tape. I'll eat your tape. You know what I mean? You pull it out, it's all shredded. You gotta fix it with a pencil. You know what I mean? Some of you are too young for that joke, and that is fine. Please go ask your father. He'll tell you what that means. Also, is he single? Okay, listen to me, everyone. Now, I'm not going to say that I've not had some fun in my life. I just enjoy myself. Like, I'll tell you this. When I was in high school, I had a threesome when I was in high school. Yeah. Okay, actually, it was a couple making out and I was guarding the door. But the thing is, I was there and it was fun. I think I'm next. I think it might be my turn next. I'm going to keep waiting. Now, it's usually at this point of my show you all start looking at me thinking, this woman has a cat, and I do not have a cat, so screw you. But I will tell you, I do cat sit because I'm a champion. And I was cat sitting for a friend, and me and this cat, we were together for a month. We had so much fun. You know what I mean? We did a puzzle. We talked about boys. We had popcorn. It was great. But now, usually in the world, I would normally do comedy every night. So I'm out every night of my life, and I would worry about the cat. Do you know what I mean? I have to leave him every night. I'm like, is he okay? What's he doing at home? Is he scared? And then on day 5, I'd start to think to myself, what if the cat is also doing comedy at home? Do you know what I mean? What if when I leave the house, the cat's all, what's the deal with all the crying? You know what I mean? Because he gets it. Anyway, you've been lovely. I've been a little loud. I won't lie to you. I've had a lovely night. Have a great weekend, everyone. Happy holidays and have fun. See you soon.
Yay!
Good night.
Yay! Why am I the only one unmuted? You guys should be unmuted.
Okay,
Chad and Tara.
For you for now on, I promise you guys.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Deborah. I did not. We were just worried. A lot of people have had difficulty going from the last wine thing to this. So I just learned that I'm not going to do that again. So I forgive me, anybody who's not watching, please forgive me.
If you're not
watching, please forgive me. So, and I'll keep myself unmuted so that you guys can listen to us. We have a couple of yahoos in the background laughing with us as well. And Chad and Tara, you need to make sure that you're unmuted. Before I introduce our next comic, Chad, we need another trivia question.
Okay.
Dude, are you ready?
Yes, I am. The next trivia question is, what is the most commercially successful horror movie of all time?
Commercially successful horror movie. And we have a trip to Mexico. We have some Yetis, we have Airbuds, we have all kinds of great SIHIT stuff to give away. So say that one last time, and then everybody needs to get in the chat, and then I will introduce our next comment one more time.
One more time with the question. It is
Yes, sir.
What is the most commercially successful horror movie of all time? And whoever puts this in, we'll draw at the end after all the comics. So we're writing everybody down now.
Okay, very good. So there'll be a drawing at the end. And in the meantime, from the Dry Bar stand upstairs with, and also Conan, Andrew Sleighter. Woo!
Hey, thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you having me. I've heard a lot of excuses before why there isn't a full house, but because they got stuck at the last virtual event and haven't made they're caught in internet traffic. They couldn't get there in time. It's instantaneous. Just switch over. There's no way it should be a problem. But no, thank you so much for having me. This is great. I live here in Portland, Oregon. Portland, Oregon, you may have heard a lot about Portland in the news. You know, we've been making it on the news quite a bit. Very scary for some people. I'm just here to tell you it's not like that, where, you know, it's not like the whole city is not engulfed in flames. It is very nice where I live. I never see any of the violence, the protesters. You know what I see a lot of? You know what we're inundated with here in Portland, Oregon? The city has been taken over by free little libraries. That's what it is. We have an infestation. They're every block. They're multiplying. And you know what? I wish Antifa would burn down a free little library, to be honest with you, because there's never any good ones. I check every library. There's never a good book in there. Okay. Here's the inventory for every free little library. It's 7 weight loss books, a German English dictionary, and an already filled out Sudoku. That's every single one. There's never a good book. And maybe the free little library would be a cool idea if the big library wasn't already free. You know what I mean? I can go get all the books. Why are you competing? That's a great American social service. It's not like I'm going to buy a house and put out front the free little fire department, you know, just an adorable little red fire station. And inside is a damp sponge for all of your fire emergencies. So I shouldn't complain though. I got it pretty good. You know, we're in a good setup here, quarantined. I feel bad for my grandma. My grandma, 91 years old, locked down in her retirement village. They don't even let her leave the place. And it sucks because she used to have this nice house. We go over, she had this big basement filled with food. She had like 600 cans of peaches. Every time I went over to my grandma's house as a kid, they had all this like peaches in her basement. I used to ask my mom, like, what's up with grandma and all the peaches down? She's like hoarding peaches downstairs. And she used to tell me, well, your grandma grew up during the Depression. Now that was a different time. See, back then, you didn't know the next time you could afford food. So if you saw it on sale, you bought all the peaches you could carry. And that was just her mindset. And she carried that with her through the rest of her life. And it occurred to me recently that we are going to be some weird old people. Yeah. We are going to have some habits that are going to be at 90 to be difficult to explain to future generations. Like, why is grandpa washing his groceries? What's wrong with grandpa? I don't have time to explain it to you right now. It's the same reason why he's scared to go to Florida, but I will tell you when you're older. I feel bad for my mom. My mom, tough quarantine too, because my mom's name is Karen Slater. That's her real name is Karen. Yeah. Tough time I'm all choked up about it. Tough time for Karens out there, the real life Karens. I just wish that insult had been around when I was a kid. You know, that would have made things a lot easier for myself. For like a jerk 12-year-old, like, oh, what's that? I need to finish my vegetables. Okay, Karen. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, TV time's up. That's a real Karen move to have a TV time. I don't think we're gonna be doing that, but it's all gonna come back to me, you know, because my wife and I, we're gonna have a baby. We in about a month away. My wife's 8 months pregnant. Yeah, little quarantine baby. We're repopulating for everybody. Don't worry about this COVID. We're adding to the pop. No, but we're a little excited, a little nervous, you know. First of all, I was surprised by people's reactions when you tell them you're having a baby. I thought everybody would be like surprised, but that's not. When you tell people you're having a baby, people's number one reaction is like, oh, I knew it. Oh, I knew it. It's like, what do you mean you knew? How did you know? You know, I didn't know. We took 3 tests. We didn't believe it, like my wife thought she had an ulcer for a month. What are you talking about? But like, oh, because you moved to Portland and you got a house and you got a dog. It's like, no. Don't make us basic like that. Okay. Our journey is unique. We're not like those people on Instagram. This was an accident. All right. It wasn't, you shouldn't don't tell people that either. Never admit that you weren't planning on the pregnancy, because then everybody makes the same stupid joke like, oh, well, you know how that happens. Oh, you know what you did. It's like, yeah, I know how that happens. Okay, I'm not stupid, but I also know my wife and I have been using the same half-assed birth control technique for like the last 10 years. So you tell me what changed. All right. I didn't know COVID was going to make me fertile. All right. So, and then you got to make all these decisions. What are you gonna where are you gonna send your kid to school? Everybody, all these choices for schools. I didn't know that. A million different schools. We're opting for public schools. Okay, yeah, and it's not just because we're broke. All right, that's the coincidence. It just so happens we believe that the free one is also the best. What crazy coincidence. No, but I used to live in LA for like 10 years. They're the kings of private schools. There's millions of different private schools in LA. So much so I used to drive by it every day. In LA, they have a Harvard preschool. It's a real thing. I'm not making that up. A Harvard. What is going on at the Harvard preschool that's so much more advanced? Is it more rigorous finger painting? Is that what are they making connections that they can use later in life? It's like, oh no, I'm gonna get this job. I went to preschool with that dude. Yeah, we used to put Morrissey together. I'm a shoo-in. But I was curious, because I was like, how is that even legal? How can you just call yourself Harvard? Isn't that a copyright thing? It was because they were on Harvard Street. Yeah, I'm not making that up. It was the most genius hustle of all time. They called themselves Harvard Preschool to trick rich LA parents to send their kids to some dumb. It's like, I'm inspired by it, honestly, because I live here in Portland, like I said, near Apple Street. I've started my own company, Apple Computers. That's right. We are not affiliated with the other Apple computer, but we do sell laptops I steal at Starbucks. So I will watch that for you while you go to the bathroom. But yeah, a lot of choices, you got to make when you have kids. Screen time. Do you allow screen? How much people want to know already? They're like, how much screen time are you going to allow? Are you going to get them an iPad? How much screen time? And I looked into it. Okay. I didn't even know about that, but I looked into it, screen time. And we're going to go with 100% screen time. Have you seen The World? Yeah, we're going screens. The second my baby comes into the world, I'm going to put a virtual reality helmet on her head and just let her think it's Mario Kart for like 18 years. And then on her birthday, unplug her from the Matrix. I mean, like, look, it's tough out there. I don't know what to tell you. You can't shoot turtles at people anymore. Good luck. I don't know, so and then I'm trying to be healthy, we're being really careful not to catch the COVID, we're upping our game. And what's funny about this? So like, I feel like when the pandemic started in like March or whatever, if you got COVID, it was like, people felt so bad for you, like Tom Hanks got it. We're like, oh my God, pray for Tom Hanks. Please, Tom Hanks, be okay. We're worried about Tom Hanks. Now, what is your reaction when someone gets COVID? I know what mine is. It's like, you idiot. What did you do? You did something wrong. You didn't wear the goggles. You didn't wear the face shield. You stopped taking your vitamin D, didn't you? You stopped taking. I swear to God, I judge people now. It's so embarrassing. If I get COVID, I'm not telling anybody. I'll quarantine. I'll go away. I'm not crazy, but I'm not telling anybody. If they ask me where I've been, I'm like, oh yeah, I got a DUI. I don't want to do something shameful like it. So no, I got to watch out for my health. That's the thing. So I'm going to have a baby. I decided I should go to the doctor to see, if I'm going to live long enough to see this baby grow. So I hadn't been to the doctor in a while. I forgot that when you go to the doctor, they weigh you in. Woof. Yeah, this quarantine's been a little rough for me. So definitely heavier than I was expecting. And the doctor brought it up, but not in the way I would have ever thought or expected. The way the doctor chose to address my weight gain was she goes, have you been eating a lot of canned food? And it's like, okay, I get it. I put on weight, but why does it have to be with canned food? You know what I mean? I can't be like a steak and whiskey guy, you know, or pasta primavera and Chianti. It's like, hey, Mr. SpaghettiOs, what's with all the stag chili? What's going on? I saw your health insurance plan. You don't have Wendy's money. What are you doing? That's the thing. That's how they know you're broke. They see you're on the bronze plan, you know? They know I can't. They're very elitist, these doctors. Once they know you don't have any money, it's like I complain about my shoulder. It's like, have you been doing a lot of sign spinning? Because that'll do it. Have you been wearing a barrel instead of clothing? Because that'll put a lot of pressure on your shoulder. Okay, that's it for me. Thank you guys very much. Enjoy the rest of the show. Good night.
Yay!
All right, guys, we are ready for our next question from Chad. I mean, Mr. Rubbles or whatever his name is, for our prize. Chad, help us out, man. Got a question? You ready?
I am ready. The question is, what famous magician died on Halloween?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Billy Crystal.
No,
I already started to answer.
no.
that's
All right.
not Billy
There's
Crystal.
68 attendees. Of you guys, one of you guys can answer this correctly. And it doesn't really matter if you answer correctly because Chad's going to be drawing names at the end. So you guys pay
You
attention.
have to have the right answer.
You sure?
That's stupid. Yeah, you gotta have the right answer.
All right. Let's start the show. You've seen him featured in Rolling Stone magazine and on the Tonight Show. Please welcome Mr. Dwayne Perkins.
Hey, what's up, guys? What's up? How's it going?
Awesome.
Okay, so to make sure you can hear me. I know it's not a real club. It's really, really good to be here. You know, happy Halloween. And, you know, last year when I threw apples at trick-or-treaters, everyone thought I was crazy. They thought I was mean. Turns out I was just a year early. I was ahead of the game. Now, obviously, I'm complying with everything I have to comply with. I'm wearing my mask. Only thing is, wearing my mask, basically now I'm smelling my own breath all day. Yeah, and to all my friends, I just want to say I'm sorry. I really didn't realize how bad it had gotten. But going forward, I will do better. I promise you that. You know, thank God there's a Starbucks up the street from me. And they let us sit outside, like, because they have seating outside. There are Starbucks everywhere. I just can't believe how many Starbucks there are. Literally, there's a Starbucks now. Like, they're trying to corner the market for sure. There's a Starbucks 2 blocks away from me, okay? 2 blocks away. And they just finished building a Starbucks in my house. I have a Starbucks in my house now. But it's really annoying because they change the bathroom code every day. And I'm like, Carol with a K, do we have to do this every morning? I'm late. Tell me the code. Now listen, I don't want to be the old guy, but I basically hate ordering food on apps. I'm not a technophobe, but I just don't like it, right? So I tried to order pizza recently. Easy peasy. I don't want to say the name of the place, but its initials are CPK. So I tried to order pizza from CPK. Here's what I wanted. I wanted a pepperoni pizza, the easiest thing in the world. I do my little order, beep, boop, bop, beep, boop, bop. I get the pizza, open up the box, no pepperoni, no sauce, just cheese on the crust. Yeah, and I guess I made a mistake or something, but my thing is when I said I wanted pepperoni at the top of the process, lock that in. Yeah, I meant it. Like, there were other options. If you click on pepperoni pizza, not getting pepperoni should never be an option because I could have picked another type of pizza. And I don't want to talk down to you. I understand that you guys understand pizza, but let's review, class, just to make sure.
Okay.
A pepperoni pizza without pepperoni is a cheese pizza. I think we can all agree to that, right?
Yes.
We're on the same page. Now, a cheese pizza with no sauce is an open-faced grilled cheese sandwich. So that's what they gave me. They gave me an open-faced grilled cheese sandwich. And here's the problem. They charged me for a pepperoni pizza. Like, what gives? And what happened was I wanted a thin crust. There was a little box that said, no. It said, no gluten-free pepperoni. And I thought to myself, I don't want the gluten-free pepperoni. I want the regular pepperoni. So I clicked that box. Then there was another box that said no gluten-free sauce. Again, I don't want the gluten-free sauce. I want the regular sauce. So I clicked that box. Now, my thing is, if I went to CPK, like, don't be ridiculous. If I went to CPK, can I walk into CPK and be like, hey guys, let me get a pepperoni pizza, large. Thank you very much. Actually, you know what? I'm cutting back on meat. Hold the pepperoni. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Actually, what am I thinking? I'm lactose intolerant. Hold the cheese, please. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. You know what? Now that I think about it, that sauce really gets my stomach upset. Hold the sauce. Awesome. Thank you. I'm actually trying to cut back on carbs as well. Hold the bread, please. Hold the crust. Could you just give me an empty box? That'd be great. But please charge me for a pepperoni pizza. Like, I demand that you do that. I'm so glad sports came back. In the middle of quarantine, it was like outrageous. Like, it was so bad. I was jonesing for sports so bad. I watched a rerun of a marathon. Like, that's how bad. Yeah, you shouldn't watch a marathon the first time it comes on. You understand? And I watched a rerun, but it gave me an idea. When it comes to marathons, can we admit there should be two winners? Two winners. The Kenyan who actually wins, okay? And then the first person not from the motherland, let's give them a little nod. Give them a little tip of the hat. A little good on you. Yeah, like, say you're a Black guy from the States, grew up in the States, you're a white guy, Latino, Asian, whatever. You run a marathon and you come in 7th place, but the 6 people before you were all African. Then you won the marathon. Like, you beat all the non-Africans. That's got to be worth something. You know, the guy who won, he didn't even know he was in the race. He was just going to go visit his cousin. Yeah, he was like, oh, I won. I was just visiting my cousin. This is amazing. I'm also, you know, luckily, I'm like everybody when quarantine started, everyone was like, I'm going to read 8 books. I'm going to read War and Peace. And all you do is watch Netflix. All you do is, that's really what you do. You binge watch. Thankfully for me, my favorite show is always on, Law and Order. That's my jam. I love it. The only thing I don't like about Law and Order, I hate when there's a famous person on, because whenever you see the famous person, you know they did it. It gives away the whole episode, right? You're watching Law and Order. You're like, I wonder who did it. Truck driver number 6 or Denzel Washington. Like, you know, Denzel. That's why they brought him there, right? The only way to fix this is they got to start having famous people who literally just do a cameo to keep us honest, so we can't get ahead of them. Like let Meryl Streep find the body in the beginning. I think that'd be awesome. Pay her $1 million just to find the body. And then, because the whole rest of the episode, you're like, was that Meryl Streep? I think, is she coming back? She's coming back, right? I picture Ice-T walking in, you know, the victim had lacerations in the upper thigh. Meryl Streep found the body. I picture Ice-T saying that. Now, here's the thing though. Every Law and Order, especially SVU and the regular one, someone finds a body in the beginning, and then we never hear from them again. And to be honest, sometimes I get caught up in their story. Like, I want to know what happened with them. You know, did she take that job in Poughkeepsie or what? You know, like, I just want to know what happened. 2 people are making out. They come out of a bar, they're making out hot and heavy. Boom. They stumble over a dead body. Do they still make out? Do they still go back to the, you know what I mean? Or do they get a rain check on that? I'm just wondering. Now, here's the thing too. If you watch Law and Order like I do, you pick up on the pattern. You know this. Every Law and Order, everyone, minute 15, they meet the killer, but they don't know he's the killer yet. They don't know. Then around minute 45, they're like, oh, you know that guy we talked to in the beginning? That's the killer. Let's go get him. You know? So when you think about it, Law and Order follows the exact same pattern as Scooby-Doo. Yeah, it's just Scooby-Doo. It's just Scooby-Doo without the mystery man. That's all it is. And I would have got away with it if it wasn't for that pesky district attorney. That's how every episode should. So every episode should go. I guess I don't know. I have so many things I want to share with you. I actually before this whole quarantine last year, like, it's weird. I traveled everywhere last year. Can't go anywhere this year. Last year I went to China, Israel, Scotland, Africa. Yeah, and it was good going to the motherland, you know, because I never been to Scotland. So, you know, just to connect with my people. I actually went to New Zealand, which was kind of dope, beautiful place. But they tricked me into whitewater rafting. And here's why they tricked me. We show up and they said it's for beginners. And I said, that's great because I am a beginner. Okay. Get in this raft. There's a 22-foot drop.
Oh
This is
my
the largest
God.
drop, the largest drop in the world, and the largest commercial drop in the world. New Zealand. Do you understand what the word beginner means, New Zealand? And how do you fix your face to tell someone that this is for beginners? That would be like if you went to a boxing gym. You never boxed a day in your life, but you wanted to learn. And you went to the gym. You're like, hey guys, I never boxed before, but I want to just learn. I don't know. Is this how you punch? I don't know. Is this how you do it? I don't know. And they were like, okay, great. Well, let's pop you in the ring with Mike Tyson. He'll show you a few things. And they took pictures of us. The craziest, these pictures are amazing. You see us at the top of the waterfall. You see us go over, and then you don't see us. We're in the water.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And by the way, if you're in water and you think you're about to die, that is the only time you should go toward the light. Go toward the light in that situation. Now, I'm from Brooklyn, New York, okay? And I'm from Brooklyn, like 80s, 90s. Bang, bang. Stabby, stabby. Shooty, shooty. I'm not from the new Brooklyn, not vegan cupcake Brooklyn. That's not the Brooklyn that I'm from. And you don't want to survive all that. Survive the stabbing, the shooting, just to go to New Zealand and die. That's not sexy. Like, why die in New Zealand? I didn't die in Brooklyn. That'd be like if you were a decorated war hero and you served 2 tours of war, and then you come home and you choke on a Skittle. Are you still a hero even at that point? You know, but I blame myself. I do blame myself because as soon as I walked in, they told me what it was. I wasn't paying attention. Right on the door, it said what it was. It said, this is white water rafting. So clearly I should have known better. I mean, I can break down the whole title. White. I'm not white, right? Water. Water. That's not our jam. You know that's not our jam. You know that. You ever go to a black pool party? That's just a party next to a pool. That's all that is. No one's actually in the water. And then you got the last word, rafting. Last time a brother was in a raft was in Huckleberry Finn. Okay. And anyway, that's my time. I'm Dwayne Perkins. Thank you so much, you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, Dwayne.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, we're up for another trivia question. Bam, all right, Pebbles, where the hell is Bam Bam or what? No, there he is. I'm sorry. And
He's like hiding.
I keep calling you Bam Bam.
What's he doing over on the side?
You got a lot of people having some link problems. I'm running around helping, but
Technology challenges.
have another trivia.
I know. The whole going from wine tasting to Zoom. Yeah,
It's
it's
all
been
great.
tough.
Okay, so the last trivia question of the evening is, what was the first horror movie to be nominated for an Academy Award?
Ooh, first horror movie nominated for an Academy Award. That's a pretty good one, Chad. I really enjoy that question, and hopefully we'll have some good answers. And you guys start chatting away, and in the meantime, she's been on Lights Out with David Spade from Winsanity on Netflix and has her own show on Sirius XM. She's so funny. Kira Soltanovich. And I'm sorry, Kira, we have everybody like hiding, but you do have 70 people in the attendees.
This is such a tease. I don't think you guys realize what a tease this is for comics. We see all these people. It's like being a stripper and you're like, where are all the people? And they're like, they're in the parking lot. Don't worry. They're watching you from the window.
They're here. I promise.
But I want to see their faces and hear their laughs. It's like going to a strip club and nobody brought their wallet. What is the point? But it's okay.
Wait. I got some faces coming behind me.
Oh,
you know, because of COVID.
Don't do me any favors. Don't you dare. No, it's okay. It's okay. Look, we're used to this. Comics are, it's 8 months in. How long have I been doing this? I have been in quarantine for 8 months with my boyfriend. and my husband is pissed.
I'm sure he is.
Pissed. Wow, he's really holding a COVID grudge. Anyway, so we've been doing these shows. And we're like, we're getting used to them, right? But sometimes we do them and there's no audience. We just kind of do a monologue into our laptop, and we hope people somewhere are typing in the chat Silence of the Lambs. That's all we hope for as comics. We hope while people are watching our set, they're also answering trivia. Look, that's truly how comedy started. We all know that, right?
Free Yetis, you can't go wrong.
3 Yetis? What?
Free Yetis.
Free
You're getting
Yetis.
free Yetis, a trip to Mexico, all kinds of good stuff going on here.
Yeah. No. We got to do it. And you guys dressed up, Chad and Tara. I dressed up as this is my outfit is given up. This is my outfit. So this is what it looks like. This is a wig, and here's a dirty shirt with, I don't know if you can smell my pits. It's awful. Anyways, I am in the house. By the way, Andrew is still here. Mazel tov on the baby that's coming in a few weeks. You idiot. You idiot. You were home free all this time. No baby. All the money, just dollar bills, whatever you wanted to do. Whatever you wanted to do. You want to get up and flee the country? You can do it. But anyways, congratulations. Anyways, I have children. They're miracles. They really are miracles. They're miracles from God. The problem is I'm an atheist. Anyway, so I love them so much. No, they're fantastic. I have a 5-year-old and a 9-year-old. And of course, we're homeschooling, and I'm not qualified. I don't know 4th grade math. I can't do it. My 9-year-old is asking me, Mommy, can you help me with fractions? And I'm like, there's a 3/4 chance I can't. I really don't know what I'm doing. Here's the math I know as a comic. If a booker says, come do 20 minutes and I'll pay you in chicken tenders, and you do 30 minutes, do they also owe you nachos? That's the math that I can do. That's what I'm qualified for. But we're trying to keep it interesting for our kids. So here's what we're doing for our kids. We got an app for homeschooling. It's super cool, right? It's called Night Sky. I highly recommend it. And they learn about the solar system, and they learn about planets and science, right? And then also, they keep walking in on me and my husband. So they're learning biology and anatomy and what happens to the body after 40. So it's homeschool. It's homeschool. They're not nice. They're not nice to me. I'll be honest. They're not nice because I'm the sub. Remember how you used to treat the sub? We were mean to the sub. Boo. You're not my real teacher. Put on a movie. So every day it's Disney Plus. Every day, you know who's teaching them? Moana. She's teaching them. That's who. Every day. I can't do this. I can't do it anymore. I am losing my mind. It's like prison. Can we just be honest? We all wear the same clothes. We're all just wearing gray every day, like a jumpsuit, like the same prison clothes. We eat every meal together. We just eat we have our tray of food. We get 1 hour of gym outside. You know what I mean? And we shower together. I'll be honest. It's a problem. They won't leave me alone. I have a 5-year-old daughter, and the minute I turn the shower on, she hears it no matter where she is in the house. And she's like, oh, did I just hear the shower naked? She's me tooing every day. She me toos me in the shower, like with me, no matter what. She's like, I'll be in the shower with you, Mommy. And then I feel bad. I don't want to, you know what I mean? My parents would have just smacked me, but I'm like sensitive, right? Like I'm trying to be like a crunchy granola mom, and I'm trying to tell her all her feelings are valid. I'm like, oh, did you want to shower with Mommy? Mommy needs some privacy. And she's like, no, we're not doing privacy. You know, we're quarantining, right? So I thought I'm going to teach her some basic life skills. So I taught her how to pee in the shower. Big mistake. I didn't show her where to pee. So it's just everywhere. It's just everywhere. On the tile, on the water. It's Bellagio. I couldn't use my conditioner for like 2 weeks. Anyways, it's a treat being all together. Andrew, you should have called me first. Anyways, good luck. Congratulations. She's a bundle of joy. So here's the situation. My husband and I had an anniversary, right, recently, and it was right when the restaurants in LA opened up, right? Everyone opened up outside. It was so amazing. I'm not going to lie to you. So romantic. We went to our favorite restaurant. We sat in their alley next to the dumpster. Oh my God. It rekindled our love. I'll be honest. The blue from the recycling bin that we were sitting next to really brought out his eyes. And that spark came back of our love and our relationship as we sat in the parking lot and inhaled muffler during appetizers. So what I'm saying is we're keeping it alive in our marriage during COVID. Here's what happened recently. May I tell you guys? I don't want to be dirty on the show, but we kissed with tongue recently. Hello, we did. Well, I tripped on some Legos while he was yawning, but I'm going to count that. I'm going to count that as intimacy. Here's what's happening, guys. We're trying to follow all the COVID laws. I don't know about you guys. I know we're in different places. In California, legally, you have to do several things. Legislature was passed. You have to rescue an animal. You have to, oh, here I am in echo. Oh, that's my favorite part of the show. You have to rescue an animal. You have to bake sourdough bread. I don't make the rules. Those are just the laws that were passed. And you have to plant a garden in your backyard. I hope everybody's following the COVID rules. So now we have a garden. We have a garden. I'm a farmer. I know nothing about crops. And my husband's like, we have to harvest our crops. What are you talking about? I don't, look at this face. Look at this Jew face. Here's what I can grow. Anxiety. Here's what I can grow. Criticism. That's what I'm growing. I don't know how to do these crops. So we have a garden. I'm churning my own butter and I'm growing a beard. I'm Amish now. I got rid of all of our zippers, and my husband and I just speak in a Dutch, Pennsylvania, German. It doesn't matter, Jebediah, I say to him. Anyways, we're thriving. I am eating everything. Do you guys understand? Like the entire freezer. I ate to the bottom of the snow. I dug it all out, and I'm eating the entire freezer. I found Girl Scout cookies in there, covered in ice, and I ate them. They were so old. The expiration date had a 19 in front of it. 19 what year? I don't know. The girls that sold me these cookies are going through menopause. That's how old these cookies are. I shoved them down my throat. I don't care. I'm eating like crazy. And I'm watching workout videos. I'm watching them. I'm not doing them. I'm watching. It's kind of like the Travel Channel where I'm like, ooh, one day I want to go there. What is that called? Treadmill? Ooh. It looks exotic. I did get a Zoom trainer. Those guys are such suckers. He's like, are you lifting the 10 pounds that I told you? I'm like, yeah. Nothing. Empty hands. Ooh. I'm doing squats right now. Here's me. I'm literally in bed. Those are my pillows. I'm in bed. And he's like, are you doing the lunges? I'm like, oh, I'm doing lunges. Oh boy, I feel the burn. I feel the burn. I feel it. Do you see me lunging? I'm doing nothing. Zero. But I have to do something, guys, because it's not pretty. It's not pretty. This whole area from boobs to pubes, nightmare. It's a nightmare. It's frightening. It looks like Coachella just left. That's what this whole middle. There's like mud for some reason right here and like tire tracks down the middle of my gut and herpes. Anyways, it's fine. We're going to get through all this. We're going to get through it. I have to be healthy. My husband, for my birthday, he got me a scale. I was mortified. And he's like, what? I thought all women were upset. For his birthday next year, I'm going to give him a ruler. So we'll see how that goes. But it was I will say it was very romantic when he proposed. It was very sweet. I don't want to get all misty. I was peeing on one of those sticks, and he said, I have a question for you in 2 minutes. Or I don't have a question for you. Is the echo because you guys were listening to it like on an iPad and a Samsung and what Chaz? I'm calling him Chaz. I'm so sorry.
His name is Chad. It's Barney Rebels. I don't know.
I thought you were dressed as Chaz Bono. I apologize. Tara, are you socially distancing from me even via Zoom? What's happening? Why so far away? Okay? You're nervous. I get it. I tested negative. Just want to let you guys know. Speaking of, by the way, our malls in LA opened for like 10 minutes a few weeks ago. I'm not kidding you. They opened the malls and we all ran inside to go shopping. And then they were like, we made a terrible mistake. And they closed the malls and we're like inside. So we were stuck in the mall. And I had my mask, of course, but I coughed. And everybody stopped and they were all like, what? And I go, it's tuberculosis. And they were like, all right, that's fine.
It's okay.
That's okay. But I had my kid with me and we're shopping, and I'm a real smiley person, right? I like to smile, and you can't with a mask. So I'm sitting there like a creep, and I'm at Macy's and I'm asking like, hey, I'm trying to smile like, hey, can you point me to the bedding section? But I can't smile, so I just start winking. Yeah, okay. Like a weirdo. Hey, can you point me to the California King sheets, if you know what I mean? Like some pervert. But I had my 9-year-old with me, and this dude comes walking over, right? And he's talking to us, and then he pet my kid across the forehead. Ooh, I went out immediately and I bought my 9-year-old one of those little vests. So now I'm like, no, that's a service kid. He's working. No touching, no petting. He's helping mommy find the sheets. I do have a very paranoid friend. I have a very paranoid friend. She's like on her phone, right? She's texting me. She's like, I am never buying anything from China again. Ugh. And she's texting me on her iPhone. Okay, good luck with that. This is a chick who's like seriously gone nuts. Like she's seriously like she has lost her mind. She goes to Target and she comes back and sits on her porch for 2 weeks. She quarantines herself. She sets all her clothes on fire, and then she gargles with Roundup. I don't know. Maybe she's gone too far. Maybe the Roundup is too far. Maybe everything else makes sense. But this is the same chick who used to buy drugs from a guy at a rave with a tooth growing out of his eyebrow. But okay. Now you're worried about your health. Gotcha. I'm also an immigrant. Any other immigrants out there in Arizona? What are you raising your hands for, Becky? What are you talking about?
Forward to Mexico.
You were? Leave meeting. How do you leave this meeting? Where's the leave meeting button? Well, we're all in Mexico right now. Let's be honest. Come on, you guys are Arizona, we're California. We're all Mexican citizens. I feel like, truthfully, if you want to know.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that at all. Yo gusto mucho. Anyways, I was born in the Soviet Union, right? Yes, Russia. We're back. We're the bad guys again. I love it. It's like Rocky IV all over again. It's great. You guys think the Russians hacked the election? They did. I was there at the meetings. They did it. I voted yet. They didn't listen to me. We should be worried because they're frightening people. I was raised by Russians. Listen to me. They are aggressive. Okay. My entire childhood, I was like in like a defensive stance because everything my parents said, it didn't matter what it was, came out violent. Just Happy birthday. What the hell is your That's not how you use those words at all. So I moved my elderly mom down to LA during COVID so I could take care of her, right? And she's going to the grocery stores. I was like, Mom, stay home. I will do your shopping for you. And she's like, I don't mind waiting in line at Trader Joe's. I like it. For me, it's like nostalgia. It's like memory lane. It feels good. So who knows what you will buy? Who knows what's left on the shelves? It's like my youth. I like it. I'm going to hope one of the 74 participants laughed. I don't know. Who knows what's happening?
They did.
They did. Fantastic.
They did.
I've been coloring my own hair. I don't know. You guys can't tell because it's 15 different colors. I swear to you, my hair looks like an LGBTQ flag. It's literally so many different colors. It's a rainbow. I can't walk down the street and then somebody from their community is like, it's a parade. I'm like, it's my hair. I'm sorry. It's 100 colors. I don't know. I have to like put on makeup when I do Zooms because it's not for me. Like some people look good. I look sickly. Like in real life, I always kind of felt like I was maybe like a solid 6.5. I'm a Zoom 3. So I need help. I don't know. I know some people have virtual backgrounds. I want a virtual foreground of just like a younger version of me. I can't take these Zooms. It's too much. Chin hairs, mustache. What are you going to do? It's fine. It's okay, right? We're all healthy. That's all that matters. Like, I'm just trying not to like lose it with my kids, right? But I have tried a new diet. It's called intermittent yelling. And it is amazing. You don't yell at your kids for 16 hours and then 8 hours, you just let them have it. And it really works the core. It really does. It's pretty amazing. I'm sweating like I'm immigrating all over again. Here's what's happening. I'll be honest. I am trying to like be a crunchy granola parent. I know that it's people are going to argue with me on this, but again, I live in LA. Everyone's a tree hugger out here. Like you can't even yell at your kids anymore. You can't hit your kids in public. You can't. So like all these mom friends are like, you can't like yell at them. Like if they're at Target on the floor losing their mind because you won't buy them something, you can't call it a tantrum. That's a shame word. Yeah, I know. That's why I use it to shame them to get up. But you can't do that. Here's what they teach you in positive parenting classes. Do like a warrior pose, like in the middle of Target. They want you to like open your chakras, right? And then they want you to get down on the kid's level and be like, hey, buddy, hey, friend. You have to call your kid friend. Did you guys know that? Hey, friend.
No.
Hey. Yeah, that's what they want now. Are you having feelings in Target? Feelings. Here's what I normally do when my kids lose their mind because I won't buy them something. I get down their level. I believe in that. And then I speak to them in a lower satanic register. Get the hell off the floor. I will drag you out of here. Friend. It's just a different parenting style. That's all. It's okay. Oh God. Here's what's happening, guys. I actually like not seeing all the people, right? Because normally in comedy clubs, we're in control, right? All the comics, like we tell, like someone's heckling, we're like, you're out of here, right? But in Zoom shows, people are just in their own house, like especially if you do like gallery view, there's some chick, you know, like changing a diva cup. I don't know what's happening. Like some guy getting a vasectomy. What's going on in these Zoom rooms? So it's almost better. It's almost better that I don't see you checking for lumps. Like this is better. I just see Chaz and Tara. And really Ronka and Oompa Loompa. It's truly even better. So what else is happening? I'm a little upset because my husband gets to have a dad bod. Why is this? Why are men celebrated? Why does it get to be called dad bod? I saw like a People magazine at the checkout, right? And it was like Ben Affleck and his sexy dad bod. What are you talking about? He didn't do anything. That's extra cookies. What are you? Why are we celebrating dad bod? Why aren't we on the cover mom bod, right? Like, you know, like, look, she still looks pregnant, mom bod. Look, her varicose veins and her stretch marks are spelling words out like, help me, mom bod. When she sneezes, breast milk still shoots out, mom bod. I wish that last one wasn't true. Oh, anyways.
It is.
I do still look pregnant. It's pretty sad. I had a woman, I don't understand this. Like, I had a woman in the store ask me, when are you due? Like, what are you doing? Why do people do that? And I'm just like, I'm looking down. I'm like, this is cheeseburgers. What are you talking about? It's like, when are you doing? She's like, what are you going to name it? Wendy's. I don't know what's happening here. So before I had kids, right? Like, I had no idea what was in. I didn't know how to even talk to kids. Like, no clue. I remember once I was at this hotel pool and I saw this like adorable 4-year-old and he was jumping in the water and I was just trying to encourage him. I was like, oh, you're such a good swimmer. What a big boy. This kid looked me in the eyes and he was like, stranger danger. I was like, oh my God. Now, I love kids, right? So I said, you shut up, right? Because I love kids. And and he's just yelling. He's like, stranger danger. So I slowly put my bathing suit back on. Hey guys, that's my time. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you. That's my time. Namaste.
Thank you, Kira.
You're so welcome.
You. Thank you so much for wrangling up all the other comics.
They're all my favorites.
Yes, they're all our new favorites, and you were the bomb, and I love you tremendously. Thank you, sister.
Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye, guys. It's good to see you. And not
we could have had everybody watching, but we were afraid. We didn't want to cut anybody off, and we didn't know how many were going to log on, but we were really happy. We had like over 70 the entire show, so that's pretty awesome for a Zoom comedy wine, whatever the hell this was.
It was very awesome, and I'm so glad that I see 99 plus chats that I probably won't read.
Okay, sister. So I'm going to turn it over to Chaz, or whatever the hell you've been calling him all night. And Chaz, you're going to have to announce some winners of our wonderful prizes. So will you please hop in there, Mr. Barney Rubble, Pebbles, whatever you guys are, because I've drank way too much wine now that I've been like enjoying the show for 2 hours.
First thing we're drawing for, the first question, the Skittles, the Halloween question. The answer was Skittles, by the way. We are doing
Skittles?
If anybody put in a guess, you're entered in the drawing. This is all about just having fun. So the first question was most popular Halloween candy in America. It was Skittles. So we are going to draw. The winner is going to get a set of Yeti cups. So we got the little coffee ones, we got the bigger ones, and it also comes with a nice Yeti lunchbox. which
What's
surprisingly,
the lunchbox?
Oh.
Did you put
it's
in? Damn
surprisingly
it.
crazy expensive because it's Yeti, but
Put me in for Skittles. Put me down for Skittles.
And the winner is, can you read it?
no.
No, I can't read that.
Row.
David and
David
Jenny.
and Jenny row.
All right. You guys down.
Say it again.
Oh, go ahead. Yep. So
All right.
the next one is the question, which was the most commercially successful horror film? It is Stephen King's It. And that was a great movie.
I thought it was Exorcist. I'm just saying.
No, it was it.
All right, Mr.
So
Drake,
this one
Hey,
is
Chad,
going to be
could you-
a set of AirPod Pros, not the regular AirPods, the Pros, people, with the noise canceling.
Why are they so
That's put in.
special?
All right, you got it too high. Okay, there we go. I don't want my
Why did
dress
you guys
to come
put
up.
it?
I feel like my arms are better if I go high.
Put it on your phone.
Dress is gonna come up if we're okay. The winner is Wally.
Belinda.
All right, Belinda and Wally. Those
Guessing it's Wally Brown. It could be Wally Brown. I don't know, but
Is it Wally Brown?
hey, whoever the winners are, whoever they are, they need to chat in so we know how to get a hold of them.
Chat in
Yes.
winners.
All right. The next one is a $250 gift card to Mastro's City Hall. An awesome one.
Oh, yeah. What out.
Hey,
Stevie.
if you guys pay attention.
Winner is Stevie.
Stevie.
Just so you guys know.
Okay.
Oh, you stop it.
All right. And the last prize of the night. So the last, oh, that was Houdini, by the way. It was the question of the magician who died. That was Houdini. And then the final prize of the night is a two-night stay, a weekend night stay in a condo at Las Palomas in Rocky Point. It's beautiful. It's our condo. And this one, the winner is.
Wait. What was the answer to the question?
Oh, sorry. The answer to the question is The Exorcist. And that was the first horror movie to get an Academy Award. Pretty crazy.
We
Okay.
missed a lot of people missed that one. I'm just gonna say I read the chats. A lot of people answered that wrong.
Oh, I know. There would have been like probably 2 people. I saw quite a few that threw it in there. But okay, who is the final person? Did you draw? Oh, you
The
drew.
final winner is Kim Llewellyn.
Kim Lou.
Kim Llewellyn. Congratulations.
We certainly hope that everybody had a wonderful night, and we will figure out who won what after this. I've been drinking. I'm not gonna lie. I should do nothing the rest of the night.
See, I'm not
Same
gonna
with
lie.
my
I
Zoom.
hope all
Precious a daisy over here.
But I will say we have over 70 people chimed in right now, which is pretty damn cool considering how many had a hard time even logging in on the second show. So you guys have been awesome, and thank you so much for everything tonight.
Thank you for coming. Love you.
I hope everybody's safe, and we'll see you guys next time.
Happy Halloween.